Hey there everyone, this is Life. Welcome back to my playthrough of Etrian Odyssey 2. Today we're going to finish up the 22nd floor for at least what we can do for now. It's already nighttime because I've switched it to as such. We've already sold all the stuff last time. We didn't use a warp wire last time because I walked back manually. So we should be ready to just go right back in there and start wrecking the 22nd floor. It doesn't sound that bad. Just go. That was so bad. Oh. I'm gonna quickly get to the 4th stratum. Oh. Old habits die hard. Okay, let's just go to the 5th stratum. Used to using geomagnetic poles, not used to going to geomagnetic fields. Kind of a thing. So let's go over here. Quickly make our way up to the 22nd floor so that we can continue exploring it. We know we must go to the western side in order to continue, as that's the only place where we can go where the FOE has been blocking previously that we can access. So, FOE currently patrolling, currently going north. We can go ahead and step in. We're going to go south from this exchange here. So otherwise we know it goes this way. Let's go ahead and look sideways. Looks like it's 2 over. There we go. Can't do that looking sideways thing again because of the way the conveyor works, but that's okay. I'm gonna end up in a semi-big room. Now we're gonna go through the southern end of the loop, which was previously blocked, which will allow us to go back to the eastern side without having to worry about anything. So, that's oddly shaped room, not a big deal. Get to go east a little bit. Got a fork. I remember something about this fork, except I don't. I think one of them, this way leads back to the intersection over there, where you go straight up and it's just a direct exit. And the other one takes us where we need to go. Ebon Wing Sushi set. I'm not sure if I think we've already seen like a billion Ebon Wing gold gel, but haven't seen any sushi. So, since we know this will work, let's do a defend, a viper, a tornado, a defend, and a fire shot to both nail the conditional and destroy these guys in one turn. Like so. Get the Coal Skull, and be on our merry way. Not much to stop us. I don't think there's any events in this hallway, so we're just going to ignore it. Maybe just fill it in with paint later and it'll be a forgotten memory. And it will just be a forgotten memory. Now, pay close attention if you notice that the pink windows usually only appear when you're on the edge of the map or the edge of that floor. So that means you're not going to run into these windows if there's going to be a wall beyond it. Just, a little thing that's important for the outer shell of this floor. So, continuing on our way, doing something we just saw. Fire shot decided I wanted to miss the first time, but that wasn't a big deal. I just had to go through another defend turn and then fire shot again. Not a big deal at all. Let's just get some cures back on Linda and Gander to get them back in shape, and we'll just be ready to go. Now we have to go this way, which is the only option, as this way will just lead us back to square one again. And yet there's no differences between these two hallways. It's just kind of like really now kind of situation. Got an FOE. I don't know if I'm going to walk into it by... No, it's busy going north and south. It's that FOE we marked way earlier. So, now that we're back here, quickly fill this back in. We know where this conveyor belt is going. No need to experiment. This wall goes all the way down there and climbs up like this. I think the FOE still... Oh. Sometimes I'm not exactly bright. I'm going to check with you guys when I get back to where I was. Okay, now after doing something as stupid as moving out of the way to try to see if this thing was still moving south, let's not walk sideways back into it again. While I traversed back, there was a bright side to this. Anna did get hit, and Anna did level up. Another level in HP up for the lady. and we get even stronger revenge, so. Not all bad. Sometimes making mistakes, not that terrible. Actually, I do want to walk everywhere, because I like seeing where FOEs are going at all times. It's a small obsession. And with revenge intact, we can actually kill the Ebon Wings normally, so. Sweet. Now we can move on. Move behind. Swap places. And now that we're not causing catastrophe by going in the wrong direction, let's just go up this conveyor belt. And move even further along this corridor. Got another double conveyor dilemma. Well, it doesn't really look like it matters which one we choose. One leads to treasure chest, the other doesn't. It's a little crazy. And you really have no reason not to go through this one before the other one. So let's get these cures around. And let's go get our treasure chest. Yeah, there was absolutely no danger. It looks a little wonky on the map here, but it does not bend, so the yellow straight edges will pretty much clarify that. Fizz Mist, awesome item. We'll just take it and go. Got another FOE here. Does it move west, east, or north, south? It moves west, east. Does not move in the west-east direction. It moves from west to east and east to west. This looks familiar. Alright, now I got slightly careless in that fight, and Anna died, and I took a lot of unnecessary damage. But by doing this fight, I have learned a few things that are necessary to help me advance. First of all, the bird is faster than Anna, A. So thus, I need to make sure that if Anna wants to actually survive attacks, at least an attack from that Ebon Wing, I needed her to have about 150 HP or more. So with that, 2 cures from after a revival will get Anna straight to that amount of number, and she'll be able to live 1 party attack. So we're gonna bring Anna up to a reasonable HP so that she can at least take a hit before she dies, but otherwise it wasn't completely necessary. Of course, I did waste a ton of TP by having to revive and then heal. Let me go ahead and use 1 Amrita to get Linda back to healing prowess. Let's move on. Okay, this FOE is guarding something over there. And we have several options. Actually, we don't. This one leads right back towards us. Okay, so where does this go? This leads also towards us. Not as many options as I once thought, eh? Well, we'll be going back there later. I guess I'll mark as much of the conveyor belt I know. I know it does at least, I want to say 3 spaces. So let's put those 3 spaces there, put that back there. It looks like there's a entryway down here. Not sure though, it's kind of hard to see around these walls. Yeah, FOE is going to be right there. We can't use control moves. I'm gonna step a little bit on his path. Circle around him, get even more on his path. Now I know where he's going at all times. Gonna have to let him pass again. That's fine. And man, this set is so common. And continue. Okay, we have 2 options. We can go north, or we can go the other direction. So, let's... Actually, I don't know if that conveyor belt's working for us or against us. Let's get this FOE out of the way. Okay, both of these lead in a forwardly direction. Now I have to figure out which one will take us where I want to go. Northern one will probably take me where I want to go. Let's see where this one takes me. Okay, it only goes too long. So, fill in the walls a little bit. Straight in line. Looks like a 3 high. And that's an exit. 2 space exits. Once again, this is a little bit of a King of Symmetry moment. They're not true King of Symmetry. There's a little bit of asymmetry in here. Let's And this is also out and leads towards the stairs. We could go up the stairs and activate the geomagnetic pole. Actually, sounds like a really smart idea. I think I want to... Why did I put the stairs there? I think I want to follow up on that idea that it would be a good idea to go ahead and progress up to the next floor, activate the pole there, and then come back down. Not sure how effective that will be, though. Well, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and make our way to the 23rd floor, activate the pole, and then be on our way back. Quick scan of this room. Gonna go up, we might get interrupted by the Overlord. Fine by me. Let's see what is going on. Raised Black Beast. This is the floor we're gonna run into the Colossus on. I think he'll talk to us maybe as we approach the door. So let's just go ahead and map the area without going anywhere. We're just gonna activate this and go back down. So quick map is like so, and does this with the door here, and things here. Is this a intercom? No. Back down we go. Speaking of intercoms, I think there's one nearby. Let's see, it's not gonna be right here. We got another exit. Yes, but, well, if we're coming up from the higher floors, we're gonna want an exit. This should be the intercom down here. There you go, with intercom number 2. Give us a quick check, run into a new set. Double Mizushi double wood bat set. Should take no... should not be a problem. Like this should pretty do it. Oh, Tornado's strong enough to kill the wood bats by themselves. That's pretty good to know. It's very nice. Anna gets hit. Jason isn't quite strong enough to outspeed the Woodbat. We do have a check here, too. Let's quickly get some cures floating around, get her to... yeah, that's fine. As long as the revenge damage is good, it doesn't need to be overkill. Give a cautious look around for anything out of the ordinary as you approach the wall. Satisfied, you examine the wall before where you find more of the hieroglyphs drawn here. Hieroglyphs? More of the hieroglyphs? I was supposed to find hieroglyphs earlier? I guess there's multiple I know there's multiple hieroglyphs, and I think they have to do with teleportation and warping. At least from what I remember on the 24th and 25th floor. Quite difficult to decipher. If you try to decipher it with the knowledge you've gained through your adventures. I don't know if we'll be able to experience this again. Let's go ahead and say yes. Lips move and understand involuntarily, reading the message out loud. Those who chant the name of the Overlord's servant may light shine on your journey. As reading the last line, you hear something from the other side of the wall. You investigate the sound or continue the... Okay, so I guess that opened up something on the other side of the wall, but we don't exactly have access to the other side of the wall at the moment. So once we do, I'm pretty sure we need to do that for a quest. So, that's very nice. Glad to have activated that preemptively. Let's just move on then, shall we? And there was an intercom there. This is symmetrical to where we were before. There's the treasure chest from before. This leads towards us, so we can't use it. So I'm glad we went north, because we would have gone here anyway. Picked wisely in that department. Not much else here, though. We're gonna run into another set soon, that's fine. Go down here. Okay, this is where this conveyor belt originates, all the way up here. Of course, we're gonna want to deter and get that treasure box first. Triple Mizushi, double gold gel set. Can get an attack, a Viper. Yes, a Viper, a Tornado, a Revenge, and a Fire Shot. This won't kill all the Mizushis, but this should deal with most of the problems. We can't one-shot Mizushis yet. So we can the bats, not the Mizushis. Good. Tail Sash is going to cause a little bit of problems. As to be expected, everyone's agility lowered, also to be expected. And everything's not quite dead. Wish for things to be slightly more dead than what they are currently. Thank you, goodbye. There we go. Eric and Gandra gain a level. Eric is getting his 5th level, and next he should be maybe the final one, or is how high does X? Yeah, final level on that. Gandra, you're working on Hypercut. Go ahead and get that to 3. We're gonna keep Hypercut at 3 for good reason. It's just because I want to have a cheap single hit move that I can rely on if I don't exactly need Tornado Splash, and it's a small way to conserve TP while still doing a bit more than normal damage, and with more accuracy. So that's pretty much what we've accomplished by doing that. I'm gonna start working on HP up with her. Get a Brave Gauge. What does this glove do? Probably going to be for someone like you. 30 defense, 1 vitality. We can definitely drop the 5 TP. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, and 4 defense is a good profit off of that. We'll take it. Fill that in. We've explored a huge chunk. All that's left is some more stuff from the north side that we didn't quite exactly cover. I'm gonna by quickly I mean I'm gonna eventually make my way there. I'm gonna see you guys in a little bit. Okay, cleaned up the map on the way here. Let's see what's over here. Okay, so far so good. Not really many choices. Accidentally using the wrong tool. Always a good time. Let's just quickly revert. And by revert, I mean... what's that word? Rewrite, I guess? Map. Reinscribe. And so far this looks like a simple loop. Hope it's not anything more, hope it's more than that, otherwise I feel kind of gypped. Let's clean up the map a little bit, deal with this set for the 10 millionth time. Tornado's varying damage output is kind of worrying me, because sometimes it means it will kill the bat, sometimes it won't kill the bat. I've seen it go from anywhere from 320 to 370 on those bats. I don't know what the influence is, or if it's just meant to be that random. So I don't know what else has attack variances, or if I'm just delusional, sometimes one hitting the bats and sometimes not. But if anyone knows the varying damage output equation, then that would help, maybe a little bit, to know what the minimum and maximum kinds of damage outputs would be. Other than for an item point, that wasn't exactly very much to it. And there's no way to get to the outer shell of this place just yet, so that pretty much ends off the exploration here. Next time, we're going to probably do some quests that involve this floor, but first let's sell some stuff and just quickly cap this off. Okay, pale holes, not giving us anything. Fangs, new items available, doesn't tell us what it is. Lemon core, crab apples are useless. Coal bones, got quite a lot of coal skulls. You only need 1, but we're gonna have to sell them one by one in order to not break anything. And the circlet's no longer necessary, nor is the scourge. We already have a warp wire in the wings, we can hang on to that. We got a new item available, not gonna tell us how to get it. Okay, we need some of that mine item, and that will give us a better gun. It also gives agility, would be very nice to get that. Armor-wise, still sitting the same. Accessories and items were all sitting the same. Okay. So hey there everyone, this has been Liefric. As always, I thank you for watching. Next time we're either going to do quests involving the 22nd floor, or we can just start exploration on the 23rd floor. I'm going to see you guys then.